This is Monday with the Mayor, and we're back in Huntingburg to see Denny Spinner. I'm going to start this one off. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. We're very, very honored to be a stellar community.
Absolutely, one of only two, of course.
Two for 2014, one of 8 now in the state.
So take us through your day last Friday. Pretty big whirlwind.
It was a very exciting day from start to finish for us. We started the day when we got the notice from the state that the 14th would be the day of the announcement at the state fair. We were informed that there would be 10 seats available for us at the announcement. So we contacted members of the committee and decided that it would be the best thing would be to travel together as a group. So with that, we all boarded a van at 6 o'clock in the morning on Thursday morning and headed to Indianapolis. A lot of good conversation on the way up. Wasn't all about Stellar. It was all about some other things, but kept our minds on what we were doing and got to State Fair. Went over to the agriculture building. And as we got there, the other communities started gathering as well. I do know mayors from the other towns that were involved. And then the mayors who had previously received the Stellar designation were also there, and I had acquaintances with those folks as well. So a lot of chit chat, but a lot of nervous chit chat. It was pretty nervous. I mean, everybody was anxious about what was going to happen. So when the actual ceremony began, the lieutenant governor was there and spoke about the Stellar process in general. Had comments from both the head of OCRA and the head of IHCDA, and then they made the official announcement of the first Stellar community, and we were very pleased to be the first name mentioned. So the lieutenant governor pulled out this form and said the first Stellar community is the city of Huntingburg. So I know that we've had some pictures of that, but so was the official designation, Huntingburg as a Stellar community in 2014. So, and then with that, it became quite hectic. Had a lot of people to thank. A lot of people who tried to contact us during that time, and it was a whirlwind situation for the rest of the day. But it was very, very gratifying, and it's just we're very honored, but we weren't. I don't think we were surprised because we felt we had a quality presentation from the very beginning. We said that we were going to have a proposal that would be. Without question, met all the criteria that the state put before us in our very first meeting. We did that, and so while there was an exhilaration to find out, but we felt very confident that we would have a Stellar designation at the end of this process.
Well, like you told me prior to coming onto the show here, you ever held a $10 million piece of paper?
About a $10 million piece of paper right there. There was no check there, but we did get that designation, and I think that it's something that we all can be proud of. And I do want to say this, at this time, afterwards we were having conversation with the selection committee and people that were involved in the process. And without a doubt, I know that all 6 communities that were there had outstanding presentations. The submittal, the strategic investment plans that everyone had were solid. There's no question about that, because I know the quality of work that was done across the board. So when you look at what was the difference, what put us over the top, what gave us the designation, and we heard directly that it was the support from the community that was seen in Huntingburg on the day of the visit and also at other times that showed that the community was truly part of what we are doing here. So while I believe the city and the committee that put together the proposal did our job, we put together a very solid proposal that could earn that designation. But it was our community, it was our people, it was our businessmen, it was our merchants, it was everybody that the Stellar Committee came in contact with, saw the commitment that our community had to make this happen. So it is without a doubt a true community designation. It's nothing, I'm proud to be the mayor and to be the one that accept this document, but I accepted it on behalf of everyone in Huntingburg and Du Bois County. because the support from Jasper, the support from Ferdinand, the support from Holland, I mean, everybody was there to say, yeah, this is something that's important to our, not only to Huntingburg, but to the Du Bois County community. So from the bottom of my heart to all those, anybody who had any role in any way, any contact with anybody with the Stellar Project, this is your reward as much our reward, everyone's.
Checks in the mail.
Checks in the mail. Right. Well, the process, what's happening next is that, we'll talk about Friday here in just a moment, but the next official part of this process is that we have an appointment set for October the 15th with all three agencies involved and the state to take a look at the timeline, the priorities, and how do we move forward now over this next 4-year process. So there'll be a lot of planning. You know, we'll hopefully go into that meeting. Our plan is to have going into that meeting from the city's perspective, what our priority is, what we see as our timeline, but then that also will have the input from the state, the funding cycles, meeting the funding cycles that they have for the different agencies. So there will be a time of planning. And I think that you're going to see, you may not see a lot of dirt being turned or shovels in the ground right away. It will happen, but the first 6 to 8 months of this process will be very, very plan oriented. It will be deciding how the funding cycles happen, how do we position ourselves to have the money available when these projects come due. And so there'll be a lot of groundwork yet to be done before you see any projects really kind of taking place.
And as we wrap up here, you already kind of let the cat out of the bag a little bit, but the
right.
Stellarbration, I guess you would call it.
The Stellarbration, it's a part of what they have done in the previous 3 years is that while the announcement is made, you know, there is a Stellarbration planned in each of the designated communities. So Friday at 2 o'clock, the Lieutenant Governor will be in Huntingburg to officially launch the Stellarbration. We will have a ceremony planned for 2 o'clock in the Market Street area. We're still planning a lot of that right now, but we do know it's at 2 o'clock, and we do know it'll be along Market Street. And I invite everyone, please come join us, come be part of it, because you are part of it. So if you can find an hour or so between 2 and 3 to come be with us, we want to share this great honor with all our citizens, and anyone who wants to be a part of it, we welcome them to come celebrate with us.
All right, well, as we sign off tonight, I'll do it once again. Congratulations, Mayor.
Thank you very much.
All right, this has been this week's edition of Monday with the Mayor. We're back after this.